Flashback, Hound's job interview, ***. I was a university graduate. But life had other plans. My family was drowning in debt, and I had no choice. She became a maid, in a house where wealth ruled everything. For 3 years she worked in silence. She'd never met the heir of the Kong Empire. Not until today. So, this is the famous Hound? I didn't know you had returned, sir. He watched her in secret. Noticed how she never asked for more, but gave everything. Male VO Junho, inner voice. Why can't I stop thinking about her? You scared me. Oh, sorry. I couldn't sleep. Maybe, because I haven't told you something. Told me what? I like you, Hound. You don't mean that. We're not from the same world. This won't work. She walked away, but her heart stayed behind. One confession. A love that defies status. And a family that will stop at nothing to stop it.
I tried to avoid him, I really did. But no matter where I turned, he was always there. She thought I didn't notice her, but I saw everything. Why is she getting that role? She's just a maid. Ha! Yoon will oversee the main lounge. Orders from the young master. What? Me? But I don't understand. Because I trust her. You're making it worse. People are talking. Let them. I'm not afraid of what I feel. But I am, among the rich and powerful. She moved like a shadow, quiet and unnoticed. But I couldn't take my eyes off her. I didn't belong in that room. But he made me feel like I did. You were perfect tonight. Don't say that. We're not the same. Then let's be different together. You'll lose everything because of me. Then let me lose it. You're the only thing I want. In the rain, a love too dangerous to exist began to bloom.
After days of watching from the sidelines, Junho finally asked again. This time not as a rich heir, but as a man who wanted nothing more than her heart. Hound, I'm not asking you to risk everything. I just want to spend time with you. No titles, no rules, just us. For the first time, she smiled. And she said yes. Their first date was quiet, hidden from the world. A simple stroll along the Han River at dusk, ice cream in hand, their laughter mixing with the wind. For a moment, Hound wasn't a maid, and Junho wasn't a billionaire. They were just two hearts finding each other. But behind her soft smile was a storm she never mentioned. Her mother had been sick for weeks. Her younger brother had dropped out of school because she couldn't afford his tuition. Every paycheck vanished before it arrived. She never told Junho. She was too proud to ask for help. But he knew. Quietly, without her knowing, Junho paid off the hospital bills and covered the tuition. He donated the money through a foundation, never putting his name. The next day, Hound rushed into the hospital in tears. Doctor, I don't understand. You said we owed so much. The doctor smiled kindly. A charity stepped in. Everything is paid. Your family can rest now. Hound broke down crying. She held the doctor's hand, sobbing from relief. Please tell them thank you. I don't know who they are, but they saved my mother. From a quiet distance, Junho stood hidden behind a pillar, watching her. He smiled softly and walked away. Later that evening, Hound found him sitting alone in the garden. I wish I could tell that person how much they mean to me, she whispered. Junho looked at her, eyes warm. You already have. Their hands brushed in the moonlight. That night, their hearts beat as one. But the magic wouldn't last. Because just as Junho leaned in to kiss her, his phone buzzed. Father, come to my study. Now. And in the shadows, his mother stood, watching them. Her silence was louder than words. The war had just begun. Episode 4. Junho stepped into his father's home office. A room filled with books, old cigars, and a quiet warmth that mirrored their bond. His father looked up from his newspaper, adjusting his glasses. I've been hearing things, he began gently. Is it true, son? About you and the maid? Junho didn't hesitate. Yes, father. It's true. I love her. His father leaned back, his eyes calm but concerned. Son, you know how this family works. You're the heir to everything we've built. Your mother has always handled matters of marriage. It's tradition. Then maybe it's time to break tradition, Junho replied. I've dated before, but this is different. She makes me feel whole, real. She's my world. A pause. She's a maid, his father said softly, almost regretfully. Do you think society will accept this? That our world will? Junho looked him in the eye. I don't care. I'll fight for her. Just then, the office door slammed open. Madam Min, his mother, stood tall in the doorway, her face burning with fury. Over my dead body, will you bring disgrace to this family? Mother, Junho began. You will never marry that low-life girl. Do you understand me? But Junho just stared at her with clenched fists. I thought you cared about my happiness. I care about this family's legacy. She screamed, and I will not let you ruin it. He didn't argue. He simply turned and walked past her, shoulders stiff, heart racing. This is war. From that day forward, the mansion became a cold battlefield for Hone. The other maids who once chatted with her now gave her the cold shoulder, whispering behind her back. The head maid began assigning her the harshest chores, scrubbing marble floors, cleaning the stables, staying up late into the night. And Madam Min? She was relentless. You're just a maid, she hissed one evening when she caught Hone alone. A pretty face from nowhere. You'll never be more than that. Hone said nothing, holding back her tears, until one day, she was called to Madam Min's private lounge. There, waiting on the table, was a sleek black briefcase. A little gift, Madam Min said with a bitter smile. Leave my son, and this, she tapped the case, is yours. Hone stared at the money in shock. I don't love your son for his money, she said firmly, and I won't take yours to stop loving him. She turned and left, heart pounding. Later that night, under the moonlight in the garden, Junho met her in secret. They both smiled, pretending everything was normal. I hope my mother isn't giving you a hard time, he said gently. Hone smiled faintly. I'm fine. Nothing I can't handle. What about you? Is your family giving you a hard time? He chuckled softly. Same answer. Nothing I can't handle. They both laughed, then grew quiet. His hand found hers. We can survive this, can't we? He asked, voice trembling. Hone looked in his eyes, filled with love and quiet fear. Yes, she whispered. We can. And under the soft night sky, they kissed.
Every day, I tried to survive her wrath. She wanted me broken, just for loving her son. She's not just a maid, mother. I love her. You end it, or I'll end her. I had to protect her, even if it meant breaking her heart. I've waited to marry him my whole life. Maybe he'll learn to love me too. My mother was right. We don't belong together. I wish I never met you. Sometimes, to save the one you love, you have to lose them. She stayed through every insult, every cruel stare, every whispered mockery, all for love. We can survive this no matter what they throw at us. But love wasn't enough. She didn't cry when they mocked her. She didn't flinch when they laughed behind her back. She walked away with her heart in pieces, but her dignity intact. She really thought she could be with the heir wife? She was just a maid. When he was 6, he heard his mother order the death of a woman who loved his father. She got away with it once. He knew she could do it again. Yes, kill her. No one must ever know. The wedding planner have bought some list of things for you to check. Do whatever you want, I don't care. She left behind the pain and carried the scars. But every ending births a new beginning. I thought leaving would end the pain, but her reach is everywhere. Each no, another reminder of who I was. I pushed myself beyond limits until I fell. You're 2 weeks along, a spark of hope. But hope can be stolen. I'm sorry, you've lost the baby. My world shattered. They said it was natural, but they lied. A crime hidden in plain sight. I will live for my family. And one day, she will pay. She poured her heart out in a small diner and found a listening ear. You always smile, but I see your pain. Tell me your story. I told her everything. The humiliation, the loss, the heartbreak. By morning, her world had changed. A new job, a fresh start. On a glittering yacht, she met Mrs. Yoon's grandson, Minisu. His gaze unforgettable. I will help you find the power and wealth you need, but first let me be your strength. My heart was broken once. Could I risk it again? Revenge and love can walk the same path. Trust me. From her office overseas, Ha Yoon watched the empire's towers and planned their undoing revenge. I will pose as Nova Capital, your proxy investor. You stay hidden. I'll move in. He arrived in Seoul as the golden investor welcomed by Madam Min's greed. With a few clicks, the controlling stake went to Ha-yoon. Junho left as just another shareholder. The day of the handover ceremony, the room brimmed with pride. By Nova Capital's terms, the purchase is complete. 51% goes to Ha-yoon Lee. Madam Min's mouth falls open. Junho's eyes widen in shock. You called me just a maid. Today, you see who I truly am. The Kang Empire has a new queen. After 4 years, she walked into the room. No longer a maid, but the powerful woman who took back everything they stole. This wasn't just any woman. This was the love he sacrificed. He had lived like a shadow since the day she left. But now, she was back. Stronger, colder. I want a divorce. What? I waited for years to be loved, but your heart was never mine. I'm sorry. You're a good woman, but my heart, it was always with someone else. But Ha-yoon didn't know the truth. She still hated Junho, thought he left her without reason. Her heart was ice. And then there was Min-soo, her silent protector. A new love, or just a tool for revenge? She didn't come back to save the company, she came to collect. And this time, she would not be the one left broke. Ha-yoon and Min-soo celebrated their victory. The Kang family's company was now hers. Step 1, complete. Step 2, revenge for her unborn child. My men are tracking the doctor and nurse who were on duty that day. Thank you. How can I repay you for all you've done? I'd do anything for you because I love you. My heart isn't ready for love. I'll ask again after your revenge is complete. Junho's mother couldn't believe it. A maid now owned their legacy. And she vowed to strike back. Hello, Ha-yoon. It's ma'am to you. Is this still the woman I loved? But the battle wasn't over. As Ha-yoon approached her car, boom! Explosion. Her driver died. Ha-yoon survived barely. Are you okay? What happened? Ask your mother. My mother wouldn't she? Why are you here? Where is your wife? I'm divorced now. I don't need you anymore. She survived? And when she heard Min-soo was digging up the past, she ordered every secret erased. Mom, were you behind the explosion? I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me the truth. I still love her. Even now that she's destroying us, she's just angry. Oh my God, are you okay? Ha-yoon, I'm alive, but the driver is dead. I've arranged compensation for his family. Do you think Junho's mother is behind this? I don't think. I know she is, and I'm going to prove it. She erased everything. No hospital records, no doctor, no nurse. What? She destroyed all the evidence about my pregnancy? Yes, but we'll get her. She always leaves a trail. Just rest for now. I still love her. I never stopped. I only left to protect her. I sacrificed our love to save her life. I just hope she can forgive me. Good morning. Are you okay to come back? I'm fine. I need to work. Can we talk about the past? What's there to talk about? That I was never enough? That you married someone richer? Please, after work, just a few minutes. I don't have that time.
Why does this man still affect me like this? Why does my heart still beat for him, after everything he and his mother did to me?
Please, hear me out. Fine, talk. I left because my mother threatened your life. I was scared. I thought I was protecting you. I begged you. I was alone, broken, pregnant, but your mother killed my baby. What? Pregnant? My mother did what? The nurse confessed, but I had no proof. Now she has vanished. All records of me being in the hospital gone. I'm sorry you faced it all alone. I never stopped loving you. Thankfully, someone showed me kindness. Min-soo and his grandmother saved my life. Do you love him? I need to go. Can you ever forgive me? I don't know. I need time. I'll wait, no matter how long. What took you so long, Ha-yoon? I was worried. I'm sorry. Junho wanted to talk about the past, and you listened to him? What if it's all lies? You know how dangerous his mother is. No, Min-soo. Junho is not like his mother. He was kind. He always treated me like a person, not a maid. I needed closure. Closure? So what excuse did he give this time? What justifies abandoning you for years? He said his mother threatened to kill me. He thought staying away would protect me and my family. That was the deal. Wow, what a sweet excuse to win your heart again. Do you still love him? Do you want him back? For God's sake, Min-soo, don't do this. I can't have this conversation right now. Please go. I didn't mean to upset you. Please, just go. I need to rest. Okay, good night, Ha-yoon. If you think that pathetic excuse can undo the pain she went through, you're dead wrong. What's your issue, Min-soo? Are you her father or her savior now? Number, I'm the man who picked her up from pieces. I've been there through it all. And now, you want to stroll back in because your wife's gone? She didn't leave me because I wanted her to. She left because she knew I never stopped loving Ha-yoon. She's the only woman I've ever truly loved. Then you should have fought for her. You let your mother control your life. You don't deserve her now. You're right. I made mistakes. But I'm here now to make things right. I never thought the hardest part of revenge would be choosing between two kinds of love. The one I lost and the one I never saw coming. To find peace in the storm of her heart, Ha-yoon spent time with the two men who loved her, searching for answers in silence. But one step crossed the line. Without permission, Min-soo kissed her. You shouldn't have done that, Min-soo. I'm sorry, I just thought, you thought wrong. She needed space, but her heart was more confused than ever. Meanwhile, Junho didn't rush her. He simply showed up again and again, silent, patient, present. He was rebuilding her trust brick by brick, and Ha-yoon noticed. Her heart noticed. Min-soo saw it too. The connection between them, like fate kept pulling them together. He tried to accept it, but letting go hurt more than he expected. June, Ho's mother. So, you thought you could betray me? Then how does she know her baby didn't die naturally? If they tried to escape, kill them. The man who planted the bomb was now the target. Promised 2 million naira, but now hunted for failure. This woman wants me dead. I can't go to the police. But maybe Sir Min-soo can protect me. Two hearts, two paths, and one dangerous truth still hiding in the dark. Sir, I need your protection. What I'm about to say could get me killed. It was me. I planted the bomb in Yoon's car. June, Ho's mother paid me to do 1 million naira. She paid half before the job. When the bomb failed, she refused to pay the rest. And now, they're trying to silence me. You'll be safe. But you must testify in court. Min-soo came to apologize. We brushed off the awkward moment, but then he dropped a bombshell of his own. We have a lead on the explosion. The man who planted it confessed, and he named your attacker, June, Ho's mother, again. How far would she go to destroy me? What did my mother do now? Don't just barge in. This isn't your office. It's okay. He should hear this. My mother. She stopped being my mother the day I lost my child. I followed my mother's bodyguard recently. He visited a heavily guarded building. I believe the doctor and nurse who knew about the baby's death are being held there. With the bomber ready to testify and a hint about 2 people being held captive, we finally had a chance. If we rescue the doctor and nurse and add their testimony to the bombers, we can finally bring her down. It's no longer just revenge, it's justice, and I'm ready to fight for it.
They had one chance, one mission, to rescue the 2 people who could finally help in exposing the truth. In the dead of night, Ha-yoon, Junho, and Min-soo stormed the hidden warehouse. Every step was a risk, but they couldn't let fear stop them now. There they are, Min-soo, June, Ho, they're alive. The doctor and nurse were weak, but they were breathing, and their testimonies would be the final blow to June. Ho's mother? Early morning. Police cars pull up to a luxurious estate. Madam Kang opens the door, surprised. There's a knock at the door, and justice finally arrives. Madam Kang, you are under arrest for conspiracy to murder, attempted homicide, and kidnapping. Do you know who I am? I control everything. Not anymore, Ma. even the mighty fall. Her wealth couldn't silence the truth this time. The courtroom echoed with testimonies, evidence, and her past sins. You are hereby sentenced to 10 years imprisonment with no parole. But when they thought everything was over, one of Madame Kang's trusted guards aims a gun at Ha-yoon. Junho jumps in front of her, but evil doesn't surrender quietly. One last shot, and Junho took it with his body. The man who once let her go was now fighting to stay alive for her. Please don't leave me. I love you, Junho. I always have. Min-soo understood. Sometimes love means letting go, but it will be painful. He left quietly, not defeated, but free to start again. From betrayal to healing, from separation to love reborn,